One of the things that we feel passionate about is how do we improve the quality of life for people in our community. And we thought the Cancer Society would be a great partner to help with the research that's being done, but also with helping ensure that our population continue to be healthy.
So habits are changing as people get more educated about what causes cancer, but also the ability to diagnose. I've pretty much established a new model to understand how inflammation promotes gastric cancer. Had I not been funded by the American Cancer Society, I would not be working on this project. So the progress we make in the next 5 or 6 years is due to the fact that the American Cancer Society saw the promise in this research 4 years ago and allowed me to develop a system to work with.
I got the phone call from my OBGYN, and I held my breath, and he said, "Holly, you have breast cancer." And that's when I turned to cancer.org. I was diagnosed with what they refer to as HER2-positive breast cancer. It was through their funding, the medicine of Herceptin was discovered. And to know that it was the American Cancer Society, their research, their funding, all of the help and support that they gave to that person trying to discover that medicine is why I'm able to celebrate more birthdays.
The fact that you get notified that you have cancer, that's a whole ball of wax in itself. So that began the journey to figuring out now what I'm gonna do, the research, the different type of therapies. And the one that brought me here to St. Louis was the proton therapy. Now all I had to do is figure out how to handle the housing situation, everything else. And then talking to the coordinator over at Siteman, the social worker said, well, you know, are you planning on getting a hotel? You know, we have the Hope Lodge. Have you heard about it? I'm like, never heard of it. He said, well, as long as you're getting treatment, you may qualify to stay over there and it's no charge. And I'm going, are you serious? Because that would be a huge burden off of my back. I don't know what I would have done without access to the Hope Lodge. I'm sure I would have figured something out. I was willing to at least sleep in my car, do whatever I had to. But the fact that I've been able to utilize the facilities, meet the people, and build new relationships has been more than a blessing.
Had a biopsy done, ended up getting the results back a few days later and got that phone call that no one ever wants to hear, where I was told that I had breast cancer. One of the first websites that actually popped up was from the American Cancer Society at cancer.org. And I was amazed at the wealth of information that they had available just on their website. They also had an 800 number, which I called, and the poor lady that answered the phone that day, I was on the phone with her for probably an hour just asking question after question after question. The information from the American Cancer Society really helped me solidify what I felt I needed to do in terms of my treatments. It's because of people like you that actually have helped me be able to live a long life now. So I can celebrate my next birthday, and I can celebrate many birthdays to come because people have given their time, their money, their love, their support, whatever it is.